Hello viewers, you are watching Prag Digital and this is Sourav in the studio. Let's have a look at today's top headlines. Jail KMSS leader Akhil Gogoi named as president of Rajya Dal Krishak Mukti Sangram Samiti. Leader Akhil Gogoi has been named the president of the newly formed political party in Assam, Rajya Dal. The formal announcement came after the newly formed party's first ever state convention came to an end in Moran, Assam. Meanwhile, Dr. Hiren Gohai has been appointed as the chief advisor of the party and Kabindra Chetia, Bhasko Saikia Phukon and Jitul Deka have been inducted as the working presidents of the party. On January 7, the Guwahati High Court rejected the bail plea of Krishak Mukti Sangram Samiti leader Akhil Gogoi. On the other hand, interacting with media persons, Assam Health Minister and Finance Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said that the Krishak Mukti Sangram Samiti leader Akhil Gogoi was jailed for his Maoist links and not for his anti-CAA movement. Assam on Friday imposed a temporary ban on poultry from outside the northeast as a precautionary step in view of the outbreak of avian flu in the country. In view of the highly pathogenic avian influenza in some parts of the state in the country, which is a highly contagious avian disease causing in terms of mortality and trade of poultry, the governor of Assam is pleased to put a temporary ban on the import of poultry from outside of the northeast. He also said there was no need to panic as the state has not recorded any case of bird flu so far. Darang police arrested 7 cadres of the outlawed outfit Alpha from various locations of Darang and Udalguri district recently. This arrest has also included one Pro-Talk Alpha member. The arrested persons are Khanindra Kalita, son of Pareswar Kalita, Hiran Kalita, son of Dandiram Kalita, both of village Komargaon, Dharmendra Deka, son of Harinder Deka of village Naptapara, all under Sipajar police station in Darang district. Bolen Deka, son of Bhuban Deka of village Borangbari and Dhrubajyoti Boisya, son of Lakhiram Boisya of village Amalaguri under Harisingha police station in Udalguri district. Akhim Adhikari, alias Raj, son of Satish Chandra Adhikari of village Singra under Boko police station in Kamrup district, and Pro-Talk Alpha member Prasanna Saikya alias Prasenjit Chaliha, son of Rongdhar Saikya of village Kabikara under Mongoldoi police station in Darang district. Now let's have a look at today's national news headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to meet chief ministers on Monday over COVID vaccine rollout, with the COVID-19 vaccination drive expected to commence next week. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to chair a meeting with the chief ministers of all the states. The meeting is likely to be held at 4 p.m. on Monday. In the meeting, the Prime Minister is expected to discuss the detailed plans to roll COVID vaccines in all the states, including the Drug Controller General India's approval for the restricted emergency use of 2 vaccines: Serum Institute's Covishield and Bharat Biotech's Covaxin. Army intensifies search for missing Captain Ankit Gupta. The Army on Friday intensified its efforts to search for Captain Ankit Gupta, who went missing in Takhat Sagar Lake in Jodhpur during a special exercise a day earlier. Officials said Captain Ankit from the Army's 10th Para Special Forces along with 3 commandos had jumped into the water reservoir from a helicopter during the exercise on Thursday. While the 3 commandos came out, the officer did not reach the bank even after a long wait. The Army has since launched a massive search operation that did not yield any result till Friday afternoon. 10 babies killed in hospital fire in Maharashtra. Prime Minister Modi says heart-wrenching tragedy. In an unfortunate incident, 10 newborn babies were found dead after a fire broke out at a hospital in Maharashtra in 3 wee hours of January 9. According to the reports, the incident occurred at around 2 a.m. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took to his Twitter handle and wrote, "Heart-wrenching tragedy in Bhandara, Maharashtra, where we have lost precious young lives. My thoughts are with all the bereaved families. I hope the injured recover as early as possible," he tweeted. Now let's have a look at today's sports news headline. Australia versus India. Australia takes the commanding lead with 197 runs on day 3. The winning partnership of Mamus Labuschagne and Steve Smith in the first innings has led the host country to a commanding 197-run lead in the high-stakes third test in Sydney. Saturday, leaving an injury hit India with a mountain to climb. They came to the crease after Will Pucosby and David Warner fell early. pushing them to 103 for 2 at stumps and a strong position with the 4-test series locked at 1-1. Labuchange, who scored 91 in the first innings, was not out 47, and Smith, who blitzed 131 in his first knock, unbeaten on 29. Liverpool survived scare from COVID-hit Aston Villa. Liverpool survived a scare from coronavirus-ravaged Aston Villa to reach the FA Cup fourth round with a 4-1 win against opponents, missing their entire first-team squad as the pandemic wreaks havoc on English football. Villa fielded a raw side comprised entirely of youth academy players and were without boss Dean Smith after being hit hard by a COVID-19 outbreak earlier this week. In all, 14 unnamed Villa employees, 9 players and 5 staff have tested positive, forcing the Premier League club to close on their training base on the Thursday because of the outbreak. That's all from today's news headline. Thank you for watching Prag Digital. This is Sourav signing off from the studio.